you can't see this very well, but she has a name tag. You can just see it's coming off a little bit. She's being confirmed. And Father Rustin, who is the parish priest up there in Natuashish and Sheshashi, decided that the best way to deal with confirmation is you need the name of the person. Stephanie, received the gift of the Holy Spirit. But the young people and the Innu generally are very, very shy people. They speak with very soft voices, and they usually are embarrassed to look at you. And so they wouldn't say their name so that you could hear. And so Father Chris decided that he was going to put their names. He wrote all their names on little name tags, and she has hers here. One little girl came forward, and she had no name tag. It was easy to read the names because Chris had printed them, so I could read his writing. But she had no name tag. So I said to her, "What is your name?" And she said, "I lost it." And I didn't want to get into a big conversation about, how do I. So I said, "What was it yesterday?" So she told me her name, and she was confirmed. But and you can see that this is in a beautiful church that they have just built. It might be 2 or 3 years old now, and the church itself was funded by the band council. And if you turn to the back, you see Mr. Kajitan Rich standing beside me in front of the front doors of the church. And Mr. Kajitan Rich is the man who is responsible for that building, that church, and who attends to the needs of the church. He would be comparable to a parish council president here, and maybe even more comparable to a deacon. He is a wonderful and saintly man, and Father Chris would speak very highly of him. He received, because of the building of the church, we applied and received a Pro Ecclesia Pontifice cross for him from Pope Benedict, but he wouldn't receive it alone. So when I went to Rome, I had to get large crosses. It would be this size, large crosses, simple crosses, crucifixes with chains, so that all of the elders in the community would feel, and with little papal blessings, so that every elder in the community would feel that they too were being honored in this way. So the elders received their crosses, and Cajetan received the papal honor. It just shows you that these people are very sensitive. They're very sensitive to one another, and they're very sensitive to the role of the elder in the community. That if one is honored, the elders have to be honored. That if one is responsible for the building of the church, all the elders are responsible for the building of the church, and they all take their place. They all take their place in the front rows of the church, kind of like the apostles. It's a wonderful experience.